Hi, I'm Lauren, and I'm going to be taking you through a 10-minute-ish flow that will be perfect to do after the strength training workout that I provide in my blog for a strength training workout for runners. So this flow will focus a little bit more on hip mobility and some spinal mobility, but you can do this at any point. So it's great during the week. It's great at the end of the day, the start of the day, whenever you need a little bit of extra movement. So absolutely use it how you need it. It's accessible to all fitness levels. If there are any poses that your body does not want to get into right away, take your time, give yourself some grace. It will eventually get easier with consistency. So to begin, we're going to start on our mats on the ground. So we're going to start with some cat cows. So come into a tabletop position, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. For your cat cows, you're going to move with your breath. On an inhale into your cow, gaze goes up to the sky. And then exhale, press the ground away, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And then inhale into your cow. So feel like you're sliding your palms back on the mat without actually moving them. Exhale into your cat. Really find roundness in your back. Find space between your scapula. One more round. Inhale into your cow. And then exhale into your cat. Press the ground away. Coming into a neutral tabletop, we're going to thread the needle. Variation. So shift your weight onto your right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. And then exhale, thread your left hand through the space between right palm, right knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, last time, reach up. And then exhale, left hand lowers to the mat. Shift your weight onto your left hand as you inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. Be mindful. Each side will feel different. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, right hand to the mat, coming into your neutral tabletop. Step back into a high plank, shoulders over wrist, quads engaged, glutes engaged, navel to spine. Inhale, shift forward, option to drop onto your knees. Exhale, lower down and hover. Inhale, through up dog. So pressing into the tops of your feet, thighs are lifted, shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take some time here, pedal your feet out. Maybe shake your head yes and no. And then find some stillness in your down dog. So really press the ground away. Work your heels to the mat, hips to the sky. One more full round of breath. And then on your next inhale, you're going to soften your knees, gaze forward, walk to the top of your mat, landing in your forward fold. Knees can be soft here. Grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll. So find some movement. And then finding a ragdoll twist, left hand will plant to the mat, left knee straight, left knee bent rather, right knee straightens out. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky for a twist. Gaze can go up or down, whatever feels better on your cervical spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand lowers to the mat, right knee softens, left leg straightens out. And then inhale, left arm to the sky for a ragdoll twist on the other side. Take an inhale, and then exhale, left hand lowers, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, soften your knees, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, float into your high plank, and then go through your flow. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale through up dog, and then exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, hamstring curl your right heel to your glutes. Gaze can be under your left arm. And then start to perform some hip circles. So drawing circles on the ceiling, on the wall. Try to exaggerate the movement. We'll do 3 in one direction and then pause and rotate into the other direction. So try to, again, find as much movement around your hip joint. Be mindful that you're still pressing the ground away. And then on an inhale, come back to your 3-legged down dog. Rise on the ball of your left foot. Start to shift your weight forward slightly. Right knee comes to the right chest. Still press the ground away. The space is there to allow your right foot to land. Between your hands, drop your left knee, untuck the toes, and then inhale into a kneeling low lunge. So really reach your fingertips up high to the sky. Maybe find a baby back bend, deepen the stretch on your left hip flexor. Inhale, exhale, straighten through your left leg for a kneeling half split. Left hip over the left knee. You can rest on your fingertips. You can extend out beyond your extended leg. Take one more round of breath here. And then start to shift your weight into your right foot. Tuck the left toes. Lift your left knee off the ground. Left hand plants. Inhale. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale. Thread your right hand through the space between left hand and right foot. Inhale. Right arm twists up. Exhale. Thread it through. Inhale. Right arm twists up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, plant your right hand down. Right foot meets the left in a high plank and go through your flow. Inhale, shift forward. Yogi push up. Inhale through up dog. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, hamstring curl, left heel to the glute. Gaze can go under the right arm, and then again, performing hip circles, making circles on the wall, on the ceiling, exaggerate the movement. After your third circle in one direction, rotate the movement, press the ground away. Make sure you are breathing. And then coming into a 3-legged down dog. Rise on the ball of the right foot. Hips stay high. Bring your left knee to chest. Left foot lands. Right knee drops. Untuck the right toes. Inhale into your kneeling low lunge. So left knee over the left ankle. It doesn't need to be too deep here. If it feels good to go deeper and stretch a little bit more on that right side, totally go for it. Inhale, baby back bend, deepen the stretch on your right hip flexor. Really reach your fingertips up to the sky. One more inhale, and on your exhale, straighten through your left leg. Sit your hips back, but still keep your right hip over your right knee. Fingertips can be right below you or extend them out, whatever feels better for you. One more round of breath here. And then shift your weight into your left foot. Tuck the right toes. Right hand stays planted this time. And you're going to inhale, left arm to the sky, and then thread it through again. So left arm is threading through the space between right hand, left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, left hand lowers to the mat. Send your left foot back to meet the right in a high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, yogi push up. Inhale through up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. 3-legged down dog. So take a round of breath, really working that left heel to the mat. And then rise on the ball of your left foot. Hips stay high. Right knee to right elbow. And then let your right knee drop behind your right wrist, finding pigeon pose. So really wiggle that left foot back. Option if you have a block or a towel and you want to rest it under your right hip to help with some lift, that's absolutely an option. You can stay here or lower down, forward fold. Make sure you're breathing. And just take a round or two of breath here. It can be an intense pose at first, so just try to calm it down. And then start to walk your palms under your shoulders if you were extended out in a fold. Tuck the left toes, right foot meets the left in a high plank. Go through a flow. So inhaling into your up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. So three-legged down dog, take a round of breath, really feel the stretch on the back side of that right leg. And then inhale, rise in the ball of your right foot. Hips stay high. Start to shift your weight forward. Left knee, left elbow. Left knee lands behind the left wrist, finding pigeon pose on the other side. So again, if you need to put a block under your hip, that is absolutely okay. Meet yourself where you're at. Option 2, extend out. And breathe. So take 1 to 2 rounds of breath in your pigeon pose here. One side will very likely feel different, so always be mindful. Don't force something on one side because it happened on the other. Coming out as you went in, walk your palms under your shoulders, pressing up, tuck the right toes, left foot meets the right. One more flow. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, yogi push up. Inhale through up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a round or two of breath here. And then let your knees go wide to the outer edges of the mat. Toes can touch. Finding a child's pose. So keep holding your child's pose. Really think about posteriorly tilting your pelvis. Work your hips to your heels. Find some release in your low back. One more round of breath. And then walking your palms under your shoulders, finding your tabletop. Cross your ankles, sit back on your heels. Let your legs swing out in front of you. One final stretch. Inhale, reach up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. And just relax into the pose, reaching for calves, ankles, maybe a yogi toe lock, finding some lift. And then on an inhale, roll out. And let your body just absorb all the work that you did. I hope you enjoyed this flow. It's an easy one to come back to, just to make sure that you're getting a little bit of flexibility, mobility work, in conjunction with all of the strength training and the swim bike running that you are doing. So enjoy, have a wonderful day, and thank you for spending some time with me.